Okay, how to get to the cutting edge. Um, Folks, today we're going to talk about a concept. I'm going to go into it briefly, and you're going to find it interesting. You probably have never heard of it before. It's called the adjacent possible. Welcome, colleagues. George Sloan, Myford University. Uh, when you want to get to the cutting edge, you really need to push the boundaries. And as you push to the edge of your knowledge and knowledge in your field of career or study or whatever, the closer you push to the edge, the closer you get to the horizon. And what happens when you look at a horizon and you go and you get there? Guess what? There's always more horizon. There's things that you couldn't see from your former point that you were back there. Now you've moved up and you can see further out. And that's kind of where you start to see what's known as the adjacent possible. Um, the concept, I can't think of the names of the two individuals. I'll include it when I do the full article on myforduniversity.com. I actually have their books. I'm working through them, but it was developed and coined in a scientific perspective, and then another guy borrowed it and took it into technology and even product. And when it comes to becoming a thought leader and moving on to the vanguard, you always have to push the boundaries of knowledge. And if you go for a PhD, supposedly that's what you're supposed to do. But as I say, I always like the analogy of, if I'm standing at one point and I look at the horizon, I gather all the knowledge and information and I move towards the horizon. What happens when I get there is there's more horizon, and that's when you see the other possibilities. That's when other connections can be made, where you kind of can put new things together and push the boundaries of the knowledge. It's found in the adjacent possible. So if you want to learn more about it, there will be an upcoming article on myforduniversity.com about it. But I would highly recommend you take a look at the approach that we use at myforduniversity.com. We're not about degrees. We're not about accreditation. We're about knowledge, skills, and abilities. We want you to learn it fast and apply it faster. Come check us out. We'll see you the next time. Thank you.